Okay, it's one of those days where stuff just keeps popping up. So let me help you out again. Let me show you something that just popped up. This is fascinating. Let me move this a little bit. Okay, so let's see. So we were doing this video earlier today. I showed you how the mark of the beast is just being rolled out. Look at it. See this nice little. This looks like something you get at. Check it out. Watch this. Look at the box. Doesn't it look like something you just go into Best Buy and pick up? I mean, I got boxes around here from Best Buy with, pins that I use to write on the computer screen and, augment these images for you guys and, next level of human augmentation. Isn't that funny? I use the word augment. I did. Just happened that way. So, yeah. So here we go.
But I'm a little bit nervous for it.
Yeah, watch how quick it gets done. Let's see how quick you can get this thing in his hand. Now, just imagine an entire population. Okay. Now, imagine this. Oh, there's been a giant, attack on the U.S. The financial systems have crashed. New York gets taken out. Tidal wave. It's printed on your money, guys. The $100 bill, the $10 bill. Boom, the Hoover Dam goes, oh no, the whole country's in turmoil. How do we get our money? What do we do for food? Well, worldwide war is going on, and then you have this guy that steps in, probably at the United Nations. His name's Barack Obama. And we have a way to at least unite everybody under one global umbrella, and this is what we need to do and switch to a global network. Okay, now remember, whatever it is, doesn't matter whether or not it's an automobile or whether or not it's a video game. Everything is built on top of a platform. One thing built on top of the other, built on top of the other, and so on and so on. Let me give you a perfect example. Go back and look at old vehicles. I mean, just go back and look at the vehicles when I was a kid. I mean, the vehicles they have now, are insane what they can do compared to the vehicles when I was a kid. Go look at a Ford Pinto from the day. You'll freak out. Okay, so let's watch. Let's watch the platform. Okay, boom, it's in. That's it. Look, boom. Did you see how fast that thing was in and over with? Okay, now watch this. Now I want to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys this thing from India. Someone left this up, and I know that this biometric system is a platform that's already, they've been working on this for like 10 years. Most people don't know it. This has been going on in India for 10 years. Now it's mandatory. Mandatory. Okay, well, but of course, they're saying they're having problems with certain aspects of their biometric system. So they're going to have to switch to a new platform. It's the way it always works, guys. This model car takes over this model, takes over this model. And pretty soon you can just tell your car to start up from your iPhone inside your house. Start the car. Your car will start in the driveway. You can walk out there and press a button and tell it where to go. I want to go to this address. I mean, just think about it. Now watch this. Let me just give an example. Let me show you a video game when I was a kid. This was a huge deal. I remember we used to go to certain restaurants that had one of these so we could play it. This is where video games started. Pong. Wow. I remember this game. So this is a platform that started video games. Now someone's gonna try. That's pretty bad. Okay, so there it is. That's Pong. Okay, now that is an older platform. Well, now let's just take a quick look at a video game of today. Let's look at something like Black Ops 4. Okay, now this is, look at this. I mean, are you kidding? And then you can decide what guns you want. Look at the screens that come up. You choose your weaponry. You get refills of ammo. You have maps that got compasses on them. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. Now, this is a newer platform. Okay, so let me show you where this is all going. Okay, so now I gave you a little idea video game wise. Now I told you guys this is all about one thing: a double U, a good U and a bad U. The Lord had me reverse engineer this whole thing all the way back to the Garden of Eden, to the very first two cells that intersected. Remember the male pronucleus, and I'm not doing a 666 sign for all the weirdos. I'm showing you, yeah, I need to make a circle with my fingers. When you have this circle and they intersect, they make a vesica piscis, just like an Under Armour shirt. And that began the very first intersection of the host body system that was a prison, that was a hybrid. A hybrid. Seed of the serpent, seed of the woman. It's a hybrid. Now let me show you that where that platform has evolved to. Let me show you the new platform. Okay, so let's go back and watch a Kia commercial. Okay, here we go. And listen to all the words. Pay attention to all the narrative. The narrative just spells it out because there's a spirit working through that host body, running those cameras, doing the commercial, putting it on that box so you can be brainwashed by, we will buy a Kia, hybrid is good, beep, 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 Kia is good. I like the name NERO. NERO is a good name for a car. Beep, beep. You're being brain freaking washed. Watch. Just, it's just so crazy. Okay, let's do it. Let's watch. Here we go.
Nature, fragile beauty. Its strength lies in calmness. But that's only half the story. Strength.
Okay, listen. I'm going to stop it again just for a second. Listen to the narrative. Listen to every single word, what she's really saying. What is the narrative really telling you? Look past just the words. Look at what are they trying to put in my mind as being okay? Just like this kid getting this, RFID injected into his, oh, it's great. I can open my door. Look, I can access my apps on my phone. Oh, I can go to the bank and do this. It's like, yeah, it's in the Bible. The Bible talked about it. Oh, wow. Way back thousands of years ago, it was in the Bible. So think of them knowing that this platform would be ready now. That's insane. Now let's listen to her words one more time. Here we go. I'm sorry, I won't interrupt this time. Let's go.
Nature, fragile beauty. Its strength lies in calmness. But that's only half the story. Strength is also dynamic. It turns power into efficiency. It's more than just a show. It lets you shine. And it gives you space to express yourself. Because strength is more. It doesn't fit into categories. It disregards convention. And it earns you respect. I'm Jenny Kane. I'm a hybrid.
Oh, no kidding. I'm Jenny Kane. I'm a hybrid. Wow. I'm Jenny Kane. I'm a hybrid. See, they just rolled it out right in front of your face. Restore CrossFit. Now, this is for a new Kia NERO. A NERO. Well, let's look up. Look, I know that, there was a ruler named NERO. He killed tons of Christians, by the way. NERO was a ruthless slayer of Christians. They used to take Christians and put them on poles and douse them in oil and light their bodies on fire to light the streets. Yeah, NERO. Yeah, NERO. And this hybrid is called, but look, this is NIRO. Well, do you think maybe they just don't want to be too obvious and spell it NERO? Because then someone with half a brain might go, why would you name your car after like one of the most evil people that's ever walked the earth? Why would you name it Nero? Well, they spelled it NIRO, but let's watch this. I typed this in on purpose. Meaning of NIRO. Nero, name meaning Italian southern variant of NERO. Oh, wow. Look, it means black like Nero. Sorry, man. Blah, blah. Nero. Black. Okay, so it's Nero. See, it's a southern variant of NERO. Okay, so this hybridized car, and she says, I'm a hybrid. Look at the line they put down. Look at the line. I mean, yeah, it's like, God, it's like, come on, this is so easy. It's like, this is ridiculous. This is going to be on your final exam, folks, so pay attention. Okay. I'm a hybrid. No kidding. Everybody is. That's why the angel of the bottomless pit, runs the hybrid system. So let's do this. Let's shove these guys up into here. See, I'm a hybrid. There you go. Sure you are. We started hybrids, and now we built upon that platform, which was Cain and Abel, and one has cannibalized the other. That's why they're using a woman here, because a woman will compass a man. Okay, so now let's go look at another really great image of, this is just a very awesome image right here, and I like it because that's why I tell people, you want to see the devil, look in the mirror. If you have a reflection, you're the devil. That's all there is to it. I mean, by the virtue of the fact that you have a reflection, you're the devil. By virtue of the fact that you have a shadow, you're the devil. Because that means you got a host body. So you can cast a shadow or cast a reflection. You understand? Do you get it? Yeah. You were caught in a host body system. So when the angel is looking in the mirror, the reflection's the devil. Do you get it? That's just a great representation. Let's look at the image from Angels and Demons, like Tom Hanks. Where's our girl? There you go. I'm a hybrid. Let's just drag that into there. There you go. Of course you are. It's just so fascinating. So anyway, this is a commercial for a hybrid car called Nero. I mean, what do you think their plans are for Christians? Oh, to live in harmony with them. No. That's why I got to do the guillotine video and all that I've been putting the data aside for. I don't want to overload anybody. It's going to be a long video. Be about an hour and a half. But it's a lot of stuff. It's just, people need to know, so when it rolled out, when it rolls out, the people that may have seen the videos and they're like, oh my God, I saw this on YouTube. There's this crazy guy, JonathanKleck. He was right. And maybe that'll give them the confidence to go to that guillotine and not take that mark. You know what I mean? Because if you don't take the mark, the Bible says everyone that did not take it, you're killed. Okay, you're put to death. And that's why the Bible also says, that those that were beheaded for their testimony and they refused the mark and they refused to worship the beast or the image of the beast. And so they were beheaded for that. So that's how they're going to kill everybody. That's why they ordered all these guillotines. And that's why they have disinformation groups like Snopes, which are total shills. The Snopes, man, those people, oh my gosh. You can pretty much believe the opposite of what Snopes says. So it's a good way to, If Snopes says it's not true, it's more than likely true. So anyway, but they pulled a lot of this information down because they used to have it on the web where you could go see the requisition form for all these guillotines. Okay, anyway, not to get off subject too much, let's do it again real quick. Mark of the beast. Oh, look, it's normal. It's good. It's wonderful. Yes, look, you can go open your door. No, thank you. I'll use my key. Thanks. Oh, look, you can access your apps on your iPhone. That's okay. I'll press a button. You know what I mean? But then let me show you where does a lot of technology get farmed out to. You know, I've been in classes, engineering classes. Let me tell you something. Indian people are very bright. I mean, as a rule, you know, I'm not stereotyping a group, but the Indian people that I've known are very intelligent and they're diligent. They do their stuff. They get their stuff done, unlike a lot of Americans that aren't. I mean, it's just a fact. Technology wise, if you get on a phone call with AT&T, how many times have you had to get tech support? And you get a phone call and, okay, guys, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just, for the sake of a little parody, I'm just going to, hello, yes, you've reached Carl. Can I help you? It's like, your name's Carl? You know what I mean? Yes, very good. I'm like, wait a minute, where are you? I've actually asked you, you know, I've actually said, you know, it sounded like I talked to the same guy last time I called, but they farm it out to India. They farm out a lot of the technological services to India. Okay, so I'm just being honest. Y'all, everybody that's had a phone call where you had to get tech support, you know it's true. I mean, I'm sure you've experienced, or a lot of you have experienced the same thing. So let's go to India. Mobile verification with the AADHAAR. And it is, by the way, it is the ADAR system. And let me see, where did my other stuff go? I'll tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to go like this. I lost one of my windows. And, you know, just watch this. This is a good way for you guys to just to learn stuff. Look at this system that's set up. ADAR enrollment, locate enrollment and update centers, check ADAR status, download ADAR, get ADAR number on mobile phone. And look, it's like mobile verification with ADAR, made easy, dial this number. I even plugged that number in and it goes straight to ADAR. I plugged it in on Google. You know, enter ADAR number, enter ADAR QTP, verification requested, completed. And so, you know, you're all registered. Total ADAR generated. Wow. I'm not sure what that number is because it's missing numbers here and here, but watch this. So let's do this. Let's open up another window and I will just do this. Okay, ADAR program in India. The Unique Identification Authority of India. Well, let's take just a look at its picture. Look at the picture. What is it? It's a sun with a fingerprint. Y'all know that the enemy is sun worshipers, don't you? I mean, just all the way back to Akhenaten. Akhenaten means worshipers of the sun. The hieroglyph I broke down for you guys. So, see, everything's connected once you start understanding what's really going on here. And it's like, oh, wow. So these guys over in India, they rolled out their program a long, long time ago, and they've been working on it for a while. Watch this. India's ADAR program and the future of biometrics. So let's just read a couple paragraphs. India's biometric identification program, known as ADAR, has gone from an optional program to a mandatory one. There you go, like this.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm ready.
Take a breath in.
So they roll it out like it's normal. Oh, it's a good thing. See, it's wonderful. We're done. It's over. Now show everybody what you can do with your chip. You know, available online for $99. Show everybody what you can do. They're going to do it. If you go look at other videos, I can open the door. I can access my, stuff on my phone. Who cares? They're rolling it out, platform on top of platform on top of platform. And then they'll say, well, this is the one we got to use. We can't use Pong anymore because we're all the way up to, Black Ops 4. And you got to catch up with what we got. So you got to get this. It's just like, it's a no-brainer. It's just common sense now. So anyway, so you have your ADAR system that has been rolled out. Here we go. And is turned to a mandatory one now and is collecting more data than ever expected. In light of private information being published by government sources and lack of clarity on a number of fundamental issues, many are concerned about the security of the program and associated loss of privacy. The world's largest biometric database. Now, just pay attention because I guarantee you this will be very telling. Over the last 7 years, India has been building up the world's largest biometric database, 1.17 billion people, nearly 90% of India's population. Let me go back and show you this. To a mandatory one. 1.7 billion people, mandatory, have been registered in the ADAR database. By linking individuals to their biometric details, India has provided a form of identification for rural Indians. Look at this, making it easier for them to register for bank accounts. Isn't that wonderful? To get a driver's license. See, they're making it easier. They're rolling it out because it's a good thing. Or receive government subsidies. Oh, you want your stuff from the government, your food stamps. Your housing, whatever, your children's health insurance, all that good stuff. Registered users need only scan a fingerprint or retina to confirm their identity and access government or even private services. That is at least how the scheme was, here you go, look, supposed to work. A voluntary system which would improve the livelihoods of rural Indians. Since the inception, the scope of ADAR has expanded massively. Wait a minute. No! You don't say. It has become de facto requirement for participating in even the simplest aspects of daily life. It's so stupid. It began as a facilitating tool. See, it was good. It was just for this, only for certain activities. See, such as setting up bank account, and is now mandatory form of identification. In June, the government made it mandatory for banks to list their customers, add our information with their bank accounts. Oh, want to know about the details of every dollar you spend. That's good. Any accounts not linked by the 31st of December 2017. So that was just now. I mean, that's like, January 1st, 2018. That's where we're at right now. Will be shut down. Oh my gosh. Any accounts not linked by the 31st. What did I tell you? Look, I had not read this. I had not read that. I told you, though, it's common sense. Well, you'll not be able to buy, sell, or barter goods. Hey, I'd like to share a picture with y'all real quick, if I can. Let me see some. This one came to me the other day. There you go. Winnie the Pooh, yeah. There's Thank you, Dave. Dave the Wave, my friend. God bless you. Any accounts not linked by December 31st, 2017 will be shut down. Unless the account has been linked, you will not be able to buy, sell, or barter goods. So people that think the mark of the beast is like coming, or someone wrote it's Sunday worship. It's like, read the scripture and what it says. Break down the words. They will have to receive a mark in their right hand. In means in their right hand or in their forehead. So you want to chip up here, or you can have it down here. Your choice. Maybe it might be like a nose ring thing where it looks cool on your forehead or something. Anyway, they'll probably have designer. Okay, so anyway, we'll be shut down and until the account has been linked. SIM cards. Oh my gosh, will also have to be linked to a DAR by February 2018 or else be deactivated. Oh my gosh. Each extension in the scope of the project is explained as boosting efficiency, or see, they're going to sell it as combating criminality. See, that's exactly right. They're going to say, oh, well, this way your data's safe with you. No one can get it. It's only yours. No one can steal it. See, you're safe. Your data's yours. And people are going to beg for it. They're going to make people want it, especially because they roll it out one platform on top of another, on top of another. You know, people from my day, you know, it's like, I look at these video games and I can't even play them. I'm like, they give me a headache. Not that I'd want to go play Pong for a very long time, but maybe something like Galaga or something. But here, let's just have a look again. So here's what's going on. Okay, this is what's going on. We're going from this to this. This is a video game. I mean, you know, wow. Threw a grenade, tells you what you threw. Look at these on-screen displays. Showed you what kind of rank of guy you just shot. I mean, look at all this data. Okay, do you not think your chip is going to make that game look like nothing? Of course it is. And it's going to be run by the government. There you go. I'm a hybrid. Of course you are. See? You're a hybrid. I'm a hybrid. Wouldn't you like to be a hybrid too? Okay, so now, anyway, so now let me show you something. Let me just blow your mind for just a moment. My friend Michael in Grand Junction mentioned this the other day, and I forgot all about it. I did a video on it a long time ago. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, policy and medicine, pharmaceutical industry, angel or demons. Somebody spelled demons backwards. Snowmed. So let's go type in Snowmed. Dun, dun. Snowmed International. Okay, so demons backwards. I just typed in demons backwards is Snowmed. Okay, ready? International. So demons. I'll do it right in front of you. Okay. Big Pharma. Demons. D-E-M-O-N-S. Let's spell it backwards. S-N-O-M-E-D. Snowmed. So I typed in Snowmed backwards. Snowmed International is welcome to Snowmed International. Welcome to Snowmed International. Determines global standards for health terms such as essential part of improving the health of humankind. Well, isn't that just demons backwards? So it's like, I told you, man. They turn their crap upside down and backwards. You're in a demonic world. This is Satan's playground, the devil's backyard. It's like that's where you're at. You're not in Kansas anymore. We all got out of heaven. Have I not said you are gods? But you shall die like men, because a man is a host body transmutation device that converts an angel to food for a race in the pit. Mystery solved. I just typed in Snowmed. I typed in demons backwards. Look. The pharmaceutical industry, angels or demons? Snowmed. Let's see who they are. One more time. I'll click. Welcome to Snowmed International, leading healthcare terminology worldwide. It's like, give me a break. Okay. We're committed to maintaining and growing our leadership as the global experts in healthcare. This is a global thing, guys. Terminology ensuring that Snowmed CT, our world leading product, is accepted as global common language health terms. Okay, so there you go. So that's just a no-brainer. Doesn't require intellectual thought. And they're rolling it out. It's not they're rolling it out. It's already been rolled out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're done. We're at the end. This is the end. End time harbinger. Yahweh's given a messenger that rings the bell. The bell that showed up when I moved the container, the clanger had fallen off. Do you think that's an accident? I got a good one for you. Think about this. Think about what it took for me to pick up a container that was in my backyard. I had put it there with the crane, written Revelation 9:11, Revelation 3:10 on it. I will save you from the hour of testing because you're the New Jerusalem. Think about the Lord having me put that thing in my backyard, convert it, put all that, put Jeremiah 51 in it, showing the Statue of Liberty getting hit with the tidal wave, the fire burning on one wall and the Statue of Liberty going down. So that's Babylon has fallen, the waves have covered Babylon. She is utterly consumed by fire. And then on the other wall is a spark of life going through a portal with the tree of life, opposites. One's real bad, one's real good, with two giant mirrors at the back of the container. Tell me, what do you think the odds are that my dad died, by the way, which I had a dream the morning he died, and I called him up because I dreamt he died the morning he died. And I called him up and I walked in and I found my dad dead, same as my dream. Probably just a coincidence. And then my brother and my sister end up from the estate with a house that was bought with my money, stolen from my dad. And I fixed the whole house up. It's got the Lord's name on it. And then my brother and sister want to take the house that I'm in. And I'm currently in the process of writing a letter to them. And I know why. And I'll get to that some other time. But anyway, so here we are at the end. Satan is making his move on the temple of God. Do y'all know what scripture that is? That is Matthew 24, guys. When? It's Matthew 24, Mark 13. When, therefore, you see the abomination that causes desolation, standing in the holy place. We're the holy place. We are the temple of God. When you see the abomination of desolation, standing in the holy place. Oh, there it is. Hi, I'm a hybrid. It's like, it's a no-brainer. It's like, let me see. Let's see. There we go. Let's get a good one. Let's get a good. There you go. We'll take this girl and shove her up in there. Hi, I'm a hybrid. I'm a hybrid. Restorer. CrossFit. Say, okay, so now I've made my point, right? Have I made my point? Hi, I'm a hybrid. Now you see how correct all this data has been? It's like, wow, they're rolling out car commercials called NERO. It's just so crazy. You couldn't even think this stuff up. Okay, so anyway, yes, it's already here. They've already rolled it out. Yes, they're building on top of other platforms, just like building Pong, Pong was built on top of, and here we are at, Black Ops or whatever the hell this is. And then we're having car commercials that talk about, I find it fascinating. She's an artist.
Nature.
They
Fragile
say
beauty.
art imitates life. Why do you think in all this artwork I show you how they've hidden dead sheep and devils, serpents eating sheep? Art imitates life. You get it? Oh, that's why there's serpents eating humans and sheep. Art imitates life. Oh, yeah. That's why all these folders I've done for you guys. Anyway, I'll wrap it up so it doesn't keep going too long. Make it shorter for people that don't have a lot of time. You can always turn them off. But anyway, there it is. There's the data again. Yes, Snowmed. Just type it in yourself. Snowmed. NERO. What a wonderful name for a car. Hey, let's do NERO real quick. By the way, okay, look. If you don't want to do NERO, just hang up the video. But if you want to do NERO, let's do NERO. I want to do NERO. I just feel like doing it. NERO. Let's talk about NERO. So let's go open a new window. NERO. NERO. Okay, there. He looks like he just had a colonoscopy. NERO, you don't look real happy. I'm I'm sorry. It's just like, dude. Let's see who NERO was. Okay. NERO. There you go, NERO. Let's see. NERO Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus. What a name. Was the Roman emperor of the Julio-Claudian dynasty. He was adopted by his great uncle Claudius, became Claudius' heir successor. Like Claudius' heir, became emperor with the consent of the Praetorian Guard. Nero's mother, Agrippa the Younger, was likely implicated in Claudius' death. Nero's nomination as emperor dominated Nero's early life and blah, 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 until he cast her off 5 years into his reign. Let's zoom in and let's refine our search. Killed Christians and used their bodies as lamp posts. And I'm doing this live. Ancient Rome's were by a great fire, fall of Rome, city de Capo. Let's see. Nero persecutes Christians. Let's see. Eyewitness to history. I don't know what's going to come up. A generation after the death of Christ. Christianity had reached Rome in the form of an obscure offshoot of Judaism, popular amongst the city's poor and destitute members. Other religious spoke of the coming of a new kingdom and a new king. These views provoked suspicion among the Jewish authorities who rejected the group, and fear among the Roman authorities who perceived these sentiments as a threat to the Roman Empire. In the summer of 64, Rome suffered a terrible fire that burned for 6 days and 7 nights, consuming almost 3/4 of the city. People accused the Emperor Nero for the devastation, claiming he set the fire for his own amusement. In order to deflect these accusations, Nero laid blame for the fire on the Christians. The emperor ordered the arrest of a few members of the sect who, under torture, accused others until the entire Christian populace was implicated and became fair game for retribution. So, as many of the religious sect could be found were rounded up and put to death in the most horrific manner for the amusement of the citizens of Rome. The ghastly way in which the victims were put to death aroused sympathy among many Romans, although most felt their executions justified. Okay, so there you go. So that's who NERO is. And here's a car commercial.
It gives you space. It doesn't. It disregards, and it earns you respect. I'm Jenny Kane. I'm a
Jenny
hybrid.
Kane. Wow, great name. Cain, like Cain and Abel. Anyway, you know, I could go on. I could literally do this all day long. You know, all you do is connect the dots. Once you know what's up, it's over. It's done. Anyway, yeah, the end's coming, guys. We're at the door. Literally here. Just look at the commercials. That's all you have to do. Watch a little TV. You'll know the end's here. It's a no-brainer. Okay. God bless. Let me see if I can get this thing to stop. Stop.